Okay. So now we're live.
Okay.
I don't know if it's sound recording, but if it is, this is Andrew Borg, and this is Brad from Thousand Oaks Plumbing.
Sorry, I couldn't find Andrew in your contact.
Alright, so we're going into access to go back towards the house. So we're going to push all the way into the city.
Can you
pull back.
Can you tell what material that's made out of?
Yeah, once I get all the way out to the city connection. Oh no, this is in the house. That's right.
This is going to the house. Yeah.
So this is cast iron.
And is that, in your opinion, what is that? Good or bad?
Typically, all houses have cast iron directly underneath the house, and then once they exit the house, they if it's original, they usually hit either sometimes you'll get more cast iron,
Okay.
but other times, most of the time, you'll see clay, and sometimes Orangeburg. So now we're to the back, as far back as it'll go. I think we're to that back toilet, or near there. So
The toilet in the middle of the house there?
Yeah, it's not going to go any further up. So yeah, we're 35 feet in. So now we'll pull back slowly. Get this where I can see it better. Right here in front of me. So what we're looking for is every connection. Every time you see one of these, that's a connection. That's what we want to see.
Okay. No roots?
No, it's extremely rare to find a root under the house. You'd have to have a pretty significant problem to have root growing under the house. Okay, that's just some buildup.
It's not galvanized though.
No, this is cast iron. Very, very, very typical.
Well, the house was a 1968 house, so...
Yeah. Yeah, most of Simi was built in the 60s. My whole home track, actually my two previous home tracks in Simi were built in the 60s. That's one connection that's a little shifted, but doesn't seem to be any root intrusions or anything. We're gonna be coming up close to bringing it back out right now.
That look good to you, right there?
Can't tell if that's just like bug or something.
Lizard?
Okay, and now we're coming back up out of here. Get this back in the reel, get back to 0. Okay.
So that looks okay?
Yeah. So far we're doing pretty good. Okay, now we are going to go out towards the street.
That's where they supposedly put new stuff.
We shall find out.
There's like 6 years old?
And where, like, where is it going in the street, like at a corner here?
Heads that way.
Oh, it goes to the street that way?
Yeah.
Okay. We can want to look and see. Which way?
That's just glue drippings.
Okay.
No big deal. And this is the top of the Santee, and bloop.
Now you're in.
Yep. So we got a little bit of water here. Okay, so right there we have a little bit of a pipe shift. So the pipe is not sitting, the two connections are not sitting like that. They're a little off. So that's why there's a little bit of water right there. We gotta go over that. There we
What
go.
kind of pipes are those then?
This looks like it's ABS.
Oh, shot through the other stuff?
No, I don't see any. If I don't see any connections, then they pulled
The receipt.
a new pipe through.
The receipt showed trenchless poly.
Yeah, polyethylene.
Oh,
So
you
yeah,
gave us
that's
a
what it is.
receipt on this, Andrew?
Yeah, he gave us a receipt on this.
When was that?
You sent it to me, and then he had to rewrite the text because it wasn't legible.
So here's one connection. This is where they would have fused a pipe together, which is normal with when you're pulling poly pipe through. And it's definitely not ABS because there's no connections. And so far we're really in good shape right now.
No roots.
So far, nothing. It's extremely rare that you would see roots growing into the poly. It's where there's connections is where you'll possibly see things like that. There's another connection where they fused them together, and that looks good too.
And how many feet out are we?
I'm about 53 feet out from right here,
Oh, okay.
so we're probably 48 feet in.
So we haven't gotten to the city yet.
No. Here comes another budded fuse, and it looks great.
What are you looking for right there when you're slowing down?
Just making sure that it's just built up on the top and stuff. Okay, now we're coming up to not necessarily the city, but where they stopped their last connection with the new pipe. So it's catching on something there, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so there is a connection that is shifted. You can pretty much, that's clay. So you can see the clay clearly. It's smaller there and there, so it's shifted sideways. So that's definitely an area of concern. Not a huge area of concern, but it's definitely an area of concern. You don't want shifts.
Now, would that clay be?
Oh,
There's
Is
some
it the
roots.
old
Yep.
clay pipe, huh?
and we have a root intrusion. Yeah, from right there. Yeah.
I want to watch the movie.
Yeah, come and see. Go on that side of the wall.
You can stand right here. Can you see the screen on that side or no?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
So you and Marie?
Yeah.
Semper
Yeah.
Both
Both
us
of, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
absolutely.
Uh-huh. I was
We
with
missed
Second
Vietnam
Battalion.
by a year.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
I missed the Gulf War and the Afghan stuff.
Oh, yeah?
I was right in between everything.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah.
So,
Well, you had the guts to enlist though,
Yeah.
'cause you never know.
Uh-huh.
Well, don't I feel like a wuss? I was just in the army.
Oh, please.
What's
No,
that?
thank
What
you
are
for your
those?
service,
Yeah.
man.
What are those things?
Paper, toilet paper.
Veterans Day from the street breakfasts.
She had to go meet Morgan to
Veterans Day, they have free breakfasts at some restaurants.
I think it's
Morgan to open the house. We gotta go get something to eat.
And there's the city.
I remember
Okay.
seeing it in one of the papers one time.
Yeah.
Now we're to the city. So that's the city.
Okay.
So we're gonna pull it back. It was
81 feet.
on the screen. It said 80. I think 81 feet was where it started. So more than likely, it's around 75 feet from right here, was where we had a root intrusion. If you'd like, I can locate it with my locator, so we can know exactly where it is.
Is that all within?
It's yeah. It's all part of the camera inspection. I run the camera and I locate.
Oh, okay.
So
There's a root intrusion in the new system?
well, it's where it's after the connection. So after they did their last connection, so we'll find out where the roots are.
And the homeowner owns that part of it, or does the city own that part of it?
That's what we'll find out when we locate. Like if I'm going and I'm out in the middle of the street, you know, it may be where it connects to the city, but if it's on the property on this side of the curb, then it's the homeowner's responsibility at that part. Once you go past the curb, it's the homeowner's responsibility goes where the city's 6x4 connection is. So if it's before that connection, it's the homeowner's.
Oh, good. Now you take
If it's
care.
after, the city takes care of it. So, because you're only responsible for yours.
Right?
So let me put this back here so I can see it.
Well, you would think that they took care of everything that belonged to them.
I would assume they did. That's what, you know.
Well, once you pull your trenchless to the curb, you still have more of the pipe that's yours. And sometimes what they do, they'll shoot a liner or something because it costs a lot of money to break open the asphalt in the street. You got all of this permits and it's we're gonna be coming up on it real shortly here.
There, you're sticking around to walk up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Patty, would you mind if I have to go? And they can, would you, hey, Larry? If I have to leave now, because I have another appointment,
Sure. Oh, right
is
there.
that okay? Is that okay with you, Andrew?
Well, I need to see what time it is because I gotta get Riley to the gym by. What time is it?
Well, he'll still be
It's
here.
5:43.
Okay.
So once I locate this, which was the only real problem I saw, once I see where that is, then I can give you the tankless water heater estimate
Okay.
and check out the other stuff. That
Okay.
shouldn't take really too long.
Okay.
What time do you need to get out
I
of
need
here?
to have him to the gym by 7:10.
Where's he right now?
He's here.
Oh, okay. And the gym is where?
Valley View. It's right around here somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
then I
that
can-
shouldn't be an issue.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I didn't realize it would take so long, but he'll send you a, explanation paperwork. Okay.
I have to use my handy dandy magic wand to find out where it is.
The most important thing is when before the tankless, there's a list of things I have from the home inspection report that I need to
Okay.
have you itemize separately.
Is that amazing? All right.
All right, thanks, Nancy.
Yeah, I'll see you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in good hands here. Larry, I'll take care of you.
All right.
Thank you, Larry, we'll see you.
All right.
That's like having pixie dust or something.
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
I remember I bought my house, walked in, looks nice. You know? Worked out pretty good too.
My mom's been in her house since 1962.
Yeah. Hey, who got me to the money? Yeah. Gotta wait. Yeah.
Goes from there, and it comes this way, and then out here, and then somewhere.
Here, the house was supposed to be facing this way. Okay, but there was, they changed it, so the sources were supposed to be up here. The house was facing that way, and then one day that flooded and everything did, the house was like, and that's what that guy obviously said it's fine.
But then my fellow over here, yeah, it comes straight and it goes, and it's after the connection. All the new pipe that was pulled through, great. Looks great, but it's after that. Now we'll find out how far after that it is. So we're at about, where I located says 81 feet. We're at about 75, 74 feet from here. So now I'll pull back and then we'll be able to see where the new pipe starts. Or I should say ends, but we're pulling backwards, so it'll be where it starts. So 81.
Well, what did that route look like? Can you show that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, dude, it's like within 2 feet of it. So this is where, this is all new pipe.
Yeah. I
There's
see
the old,
connection, yeah.
there's the clay,
Okay.
and boom, roots.
Okay.
So it's a pretty good one. And you can see it's like going downwards too.
That is a trip, I must say.
Anything's from them bushes. Not
Oh
a
yeah.
big tree,
And
it's
then
a
there's
bush.
look, there's more. Just after it too. So it's like a 2 to 3 foot section. And those are thick roots too. Those ones right there are not the biggest deal. The biggest deal is the beginning of them. Right there. Because that took that pipe and maybe basically made the middle of it the real pipe, and then the rest of it is all covered in roots. So.
You got pictures with that?
No, but I can take pictures on my invoice with my tablet,
Oh.
and it'll show what it
Either
is.
way. Yeah, whatever you
this is
Whatever you
being
want.
re-
Oh, sorry.
But are you recording this on like?
Yeah,
the,
this is being recorded on a thumb drive, so
Oh,
it's all
okay.
yeah, it's all on a thumb drive.
Oh, cool.
But the rest of the pipe looks great. All the fusion joints look great, which is what you would expect from poly pipe. So. I love this camera. It's an $8,000 camera, just for the reel. Yeah, this thing is like the handy dandy duo. I cleared a soft stoppage with it the other night because it was back-to-back toilets that go into the same fitting. And when you have that and there's no clean out access above to go straight down in, your snake wants to just shoot over to the other toilet.
Right.
So right above it, I went to the vent for those toilets, shoved this down there, and went through, hit the toilet paper, and the whole house cleared the whole house in like 10 minutes. Dude was so happy. Alright. Okay, so right here is 5 feet. Six, and it was at 81. So yeah, 75 feet. Which seems to be the magic number for today because I did a camera inspection earlier today. 75 feet. Almost exactly.